What are you doing, Jacob? That's me. What's up, bud? Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Alright guys, it is Jacob with 1096 Cycling. Before you go any further, I've got to do that stupid thing where I ask you to subscribe. Hey, I've got 984, we're going to double check, 984 subs, last check. Checking now, 984. I need 16 subscribers to monetize my channel. This is crazy. We're almost there. I appreciate you guys a ton. Okay, I'm done with all that stupid stuff. Here we are, Tulsa Tough, day 2. This is the Saturday Arch District Crit. This is the Cat 3 race. So, quick background, we came to Tulsa with a plan. I raced for United Cycling out of the DFW area. We brought a team of 5 guys, including myself. Friday night, our sprinter got crashed out, broke his elbow, so we were down to 4, one of which is a guest rider. And if you go back and watch my Crybaby Riverside Crit video, he got 3rd on Sunday. Just freaking amazing. I'm still just so pumped about that. This is the Saturday Crit, though. Again, the Arch District Crit, and I do pretty dang well in this one. I came into this weekend not like with the best fitness, I thought, but ultimately, like, I did really well. I did a lot better than I did last year. So let's just get into this. Let's talk about what we're seeing, what's going on. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, check out the comment section and leave those down there at the bottom. Let's talk about Tulsa, what it is if you don't know. This is a national level crit in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We have a crit Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. These are about 1 mile courses on city streets and are just smoking fast. So let's talk about the course here. This is the finish straight here. Basically, we come out of that corner. We hit the start finish line here. And we come into this like bottleneck left turn. Everyone hits the brakes here every time. Super annoying. And then you come out of it and throw down some watts. I think my power is a little bit off. But yeah, all my buddies, Team Tent was back there on the left. So you'll hear Bradbury shouting at me, love you Bradbury. We go into a straightaway here, and it's going to be a right turn, a 90 into a slight little uphill. This is a great course for me because it's not too steep, but I do excel on a little incline, so that's good for me. All right, so we climb this. Nothing crazy. I believe they call this Sound Pony Hill, I believe. And we'll make a left turn here, go into the Red Bull banner, make another left turn, and go downhill back towards that finish straight. There's Maximilian on the right, riding that mint chocolate chip specialized frame. And here we just dive down this hill. I love this area because it's good for passing. Speak of the devil, here I go on the outside. Sliding up a few spots, realizing, hey, I'm a little bit further back than I want to be. So just sliding up here, hoping none of these crazy fans stick anything out. And then we do this hard 90 to the left, and yeah, 1,000 watts almost there to just kind of stay on this. This is an interesting race tactically. So we're going to have a crash up here later in this corner. They're basically not going to neutralize the race. They're going to leave the race full strength. Man, not sure what happened to my video there. I think something got accidentally edited out. Anyway, nothing crazy. Yeah, we're going to have a crash back there. There's another teammate there on the left, Marwan, in the United jersey. Kind of a taller guy. We have my buddy Mateo. He's on a yellow Trek bike. And then my good friend Sebastian is here as well. He's an itty-bitty little guy, and you may be able to see him over there on the far left, I believe. So, ultimately, this race is going to end up, there's going to be a breakaway of 2. And me and Mateo, as far as I can tell, are the only teammates up at the front. I think Sebastian's still there, but he's a little ways back, and I think Marwan is there as well. But I don't like to look around during races, so I don't want to look around and see where they are in the middle of this. If I don't see them, I assume they're not right there. So Mateo and I will actually, I don't know, Mateo and I never really discussed this a whole lot, but I mean, we tried to kind of bring this back. I just did not have that kind of effort to bring that back with just one person. I apologize to him. I wish I had, because I think he would have been good at this sprint. And there's Marwan there. But yeah, we try to bring it back. Just me and him. We kind of get like a little gap on the field. It's like, man, are we going to make it up there and stay there? What's going on? So that's pretty cool. And then what happened there? That corner was so sketch. And then, yeah, in the final sprint, I'm actually in the group still, and I have excellent positioning. This guy on the left that rides for Cadence gave me a hard time because he's like, oh, you went too soon. Man, that's not true at all. That was 100% on purpose. I do not have a monstrous sprint, and I know that. So why would I leave it down to just a raw power sprint? So I actually do go early, hoping to string it out. Maybe it's this guy, actually, this Cadence guy. But yeah, I ended up getting passed in the finish straight there, just because I just don't really have that kind of power, or maybe I don't work on my sprint form enough. I don't know. Maybe I should post a video of my sprint form and let y'all just critique it, because that's what I need, is more feedback from people I don't know. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. So there's our one taco in the race. And yeah, so far so good. Nothing crazy. My heart rate's a little high for me. But yeah, I do a pretty good job on the downhill normally of letting that heart rate come back down. Again, using this outside to pass here. And just trying to be smart. Reserve energy, trying not to surge too much out of the corners, but man, it's difficult on this straightaway. It seems like it surged almost every time. Heart rate down in the low 150, so that's not horrible. Man, Marwan is there. Yeah, I don't think maybe I didn't recognize that he was there as much as he was. Normalized power, I'm watching some of the power data, sorry, is normalized was like 340. No, that was 340 for Crybaby. It was 300 today. That's not crazy high. Like our local crit on a really flat course, I've hit it 300 a few times, but that's when I'm out on the front, you know. So not super high power. Maybe for this video I will add chapters, kind of break it down by laps or things happening. Curious to see, my first 2 videos didn't do really well for Tulsa, so not sure what's up with that. Last year my Tulsa videos were like the first time I ever had over 1,000 views, and I had over 10,000 views on one video. It's just crazy. None of my videos from Tulsa so far have even 1,000 views, so man, we are strung out a little bit, so it's moving. Yeah, decent power here. Heart rate's not incredibly jacked. I love commenting these and watching them. This is my first time watching it all the way through, so I'm first time seeing a lot of this. I've gone in and watched the interesting stuff, but not all of it. I like to leave nuggets for friends in here and see if they are actually watching at this point. So, Justin, if you're watching, I'm not drinking coffee. I should start drinking energy drinks instead. At some point, I believe I'm going to make a conscious effort to maybe move up a little bit, and this may be it. What is that guy doing? Some guy posted on my last video, the Crybaby one, about wearing Arrow socks and how the Mike Spikes guy was wearing Arrow socks. What am I doing? Look at this. Daddy's coming through. Watch out. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's slowed. Heart rate's only 154. I was like, man, I'm going to move up a little bit. And this just may have been an attempt to get my name on the live feed so that my wife and kids could see their dad, you know, on the front. And it worked. He said my name. Say my name. He does. Really cool. Kids loved it. Was it worth it? I don't know. Man, look at that. I am still working. Yeah, staying on the front here. So, just wanted to come through the finish here on the front. I knew if I could do that, they'd probably say my name. Funny. This almost looks sped up. That is funny. Like I said in my last video, I didn't use what's that called? Rock Shocks, I don't know, the vibration dampening thing, and I should have turned that on. I was trying to save battery, so sorry if it looks weird. I will not do this again. Probably shouldn't have tested that out at Tulsa. Cadence is super high too. I'm like 105 is super high for me. Alright, finally somebody rolls around. I think I borderline kind of sit up here and just roll off to the left. I'm like, somebody else do some work. I don't want to be here. No, I'm still in it. Still doing 400. Okay, people are finally rolling through. Yeah, still doing a dig here. So maybe someone's kind of pushing the pace up there at the front. And at some point, it's going to start to get pretty spicy is when attacks start to go and that breakaway kind of forms. We haven't seen a lot of Mateo, so Mateo is clearly, you know what, no, I did see him up there a little bit, but racing smart. Still looking for Seb. I have not seen him yet. 86 degrees, not super hot. Yeah, and just surging out of this corner again. Curious when this crash is going to happen. So it's really messes up the flow of the race when we get this crash up here. It's right. It's going to end up being right there. Okay, I shouted at somebody to stay on it. Oh, we just had the crash. So, crash just happened behind me. And I think I'm kind of like, I think there maybe because of that there was a big gap. And I'm like, hey, do we stay on this or do we let up? So coming around this next lap, we'll see. Basically, it takes them a minute to get the medic out there, but some people run out there and help this guy that ended up. There's Mateo, far right. Happy to see he is safe after that crash. It is the worst experience ever. Hearing the crash and not seeing it, all you hear is just carbon and metal, aluminum just smashing together and things shredding. You know, there's Maximilian. And we are strung out on the downhill, man. So here, I believe the announcer is going to tell us crash, you know, watch, I don't know, not neutralize, it basically tells us we are surging. You know, I don't know, use caution, I don't know what he says. But we come into this and people are, you know, hands down. Okay, there's the official saying slow down. People are like, hey, ease up, which is weird. So, sorry, my phone just went off. There it is. There's a crash on the right. And so it's hard to tell, like, are they neutralizing the race? But they didn't say that, and so things get weird here. Somebody's going to attack. I follow the attack but can't close it. You know, we almost hit the golf cart that ends up coming out here to help this guy. They literally put this golf cart, medical cart, like at the outside of the corner where we're all surging out to. So it's just really weird. It was super dangerous. I kind of wish they'd neutralize the race, but then that would have been a mess. How do you do that safely, right? Last year, they just had to stand there at the start line in the heat, and that was horrible. Trying to get moving again after just standing there. So here's Mateo on the yellow Trek bike. Looking strong. 660 watts. So that guy there in the maroon jersey with the blue bib shorts, he ends up in the breakaway with, I think, a Night Owl. Alright, so we're coming back into the straightaway with the crash right after it. All those people got to jump back in, I think, after the crash. They were over there on the left. So let's see how we navigate this time. Yeah, they're blowing the whistle. People still dive in the inside corner on the red Trek, I think. Yeah, still doesn't have a medic out there, it doesn't look like, so kind of every time I come through, I'm just curious what's that going to look like next time. Alright, so I'm sliding up a little bit. Kind of trying to analyze and get a feel for what's going on. I don't know, almost like gauging the rest of the race a little bit here. We've got one guy that has like a, I don't know, 1 second gap there. Kind of blocking the outside here. There's a Night Owl surge. This guy in the green kit attacks a lot. He appears very strong. Yeah, so I go from like 10th place there to 20th in one corner with a surge like that, you know. So maybe they're pushing the tempo on the front there. Yeah, passing on the outside-ish. Ooh, 4 wide for this corner this time. Look at that, Mateo inside. I like it. And we're coming back towards that hard left into the crash. So, again, don't know what we're going to round this corner into, but we're about to find out. Overall, today's racing was much safer, I think, than Friday. I think everybody was much more calm, level-headed. Alright, now they got the little medic card out there, so somebody was, you know, waving at us to be careful, I guess. The problem here is somebody's going to attack, I cover it, and we come around that corner hot. I actually slow-mo the footage for you. So you can see the person that's like, slow down, caution. I'm like, right. Like any of us are using caution at this point. I think that guy has my exact bike on the left. Okay, I'm making a push to the front here. Yeah, that wasn't the best cornering on my part. Kind of forced my way through that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sitting back here in 6th. And stringing out a little bit. I think I'm trying also to communicate with Mateo a little bit. We communicated really well today, me and Mateo. Okay, I think I kind of attack here. Not hard, but these guys see me coming on the inside and they accelerate. That was smart. Smart on the flyer up front. That's his team, not what he's doing. This guy attacks, I think, in the right in front of me. And I do not have the juice to go with him right now. I don't know why. Why did my power drop to 0? That was weird. I only hit like 9 something, kind of chasing this. And we're going to come around this corner. Hot potato. Look at this. Well, he almost hits it. Look at him. Oh. Yeah, we're going to slow-mo it. Look at him right here. Oh, man. He even like, whoosh. Jeez, look at this guy. Slow down, easy, caution. Yeah, right. As they're picking up that stretcher and stuff, like, man, that just had potential to go sideways. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the slow-mo. Back to the racing. So I'm still kind of chasing this dude. And I realize, like, my heart rate's getting up there. Like, I need someone else to do a little bit of work. And I think this is where Mateo shows up again. If honestly, it would have been smart for me to continue chasing this and maybe let Mateo attack when I caught. But I pull off here to let someone roll through. And when they start to roll through, I start to increase the power, stay with them. Yeah, I think my power is actually a little bit ahead. Okay, so that Night Owl attack there, which was smart to close that gap. And I think that's where he stays away, Mateo. If you're watching this, I'm sure you are. Sorry I couldn't cover that, man. Tactically, not a great decision on my part. Let's see if this is how the breakaway ends up forming and staying. Alright, so we can still see them right there, so that's good. Yeah, we're doing some watts. We're not like just sitting around. Yeah, my watts are off a little bit. I don't know what that dude just waved for. Medical cart's still there. Still see those two guys up the road. Just a few 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. So about a 4-second gap there. And I'm looking for some help here, I think. And I think we're going to get it because of increase in power. So this guy rolls around. Okay, finally. There's Mateo. This is good to see. I have a teammate now. And I think that brake, yeah, that brake is back. The brake is back. And does someone attack at the catch? Someone does, I believe. Alright, there's our guy that ends up in the brake in the red. So let's see the maroon and blue there. Let's see he's in the inside red Trek, I think. Let's see how he gets into that and how that gets established. Mateo, he is right on your will. This was kind of a low point for me in the race, I think. Like, not feeling wonderful, but I always rally normally. Alright, I'm not seeing any attacks here. Heart rate's low, 148. Yeah, no one's up the road. Okay, someone sends it on the inside. That guy in the green kit again. I'm boxed in here. No way I'm following that at all. We are like 5 wide, and I know that medical card's going to be there. Yep, still there. And yeah, there's a big surge up front up there. Oh no, did they sit up? I'm like trying to look around this guy. I'm like, it's my own camera. I can look. Alright, Mateo's here. I'm telling Mateo I'm here. Just trying to communicate effectively. Oh, man. Nice, Mateo. Okay, there looks like there's somebody up the road a little bit. Let's see if we... Yeah, there's someone. That may be the attack that stays away. Yep, someone's off the front. That guy's chasing 2, 3. Stringing out up front. And I think this is where it rolls away. They attack on this downhill, I think, and I think this is it. I remember being able to see up the road, and I'm like, man, are there people riding off right now? But I'm not in a position to chase back here. There's Mike's bikes. He's disappointed he's not in that. Him and his Aero socks. Those are way too tall. UCI, where are you? Alright, alright. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Mateo's going as well, so this is good. Everybody's staying on it. How are you a Cat 3 racing for Mike's bikes? I don't know how that works. I'm not seeing anybody off the front. Let's see. I wish NorCal Cycling would critique one of my videos. I want to send him Crybaby or something and see if he'll critique that. I sent him an email. He did not respond. It's okay. I don't have feelings, so they're not hurt. That's a lie. I cry myself to sleep. NorCal. Alright, what is happening? Mateo's still here. This guy attacks. No, he doesn't. He just didn't like his positioning. Maybe he is. I should have followed that wheel. That wasn't super smart. That was a free wheel, and I should have ridden it. Yeah, this is just not great on me and Mateo's part. We're kind of letting things happen at the front without being there, so that's on us. Here's that guy in the green kit that is pretty dang strong. Man, we are single file, folks. See what happens here. See if this golf cart's gone. Alright, golf cart's gone. Hopefully that guy's okay. And everything looks pretty good up there. No, there's someone with a gap. I can see him now. Turning. That could honestly be someone that tried to chase and just couldn't close it. Why did you pass me on the outside right there, bro? Little bumping, I like that. That's what he gets for trying to squeeze through there. I should have done the same. Alright. At some point, Mateo and I are going to get it together and work. I think at this point the guys are off the front. Yeah, I can see someone up the road down there. The problem is, since our sprinter was out of the race, we really hadn't rallied around one person necessarily. So someone's going out in the... Okay, so this is probably where Mateo and I start a little bit of a chase. So Mateo does a really good job of following those wheels. So thank you, Mateo. There's that guy in the green kit again. So he kind of sits up. Mateo goes. Oh, man, I do 1,100 to stay with Mateo. And yeah, this is going to be kind of the formation of our attempt, or at least his attempt, to chase. I don't have it. I think I tell him that at some point. And we're kind of late in the race. So now here we are both doing efforts towards the end, you know, and I don't know where Marwan and Sebastian are, so I don't know what their status is. But yeah, man, Mateo, you are doing work, dude. Alright, we passed that guy. Mateo is still digging. He's looking around. Alright, we bring this guy back. And Mateo is still working. Dude, you are a freight train. My heart rate got to 167 there. He's going to elbow me through, and I'm like, dude, I don't have anything, and I think I do come through right here with the flick. He's saying there's a gap, but I look, and I don't see a gap. Like, I think it's like 2 seconds. I'm like, that's not enough. So... Oh, there's those two guys up the road. I wonder if that's them. Man, Mateo, you did dig, dude. That was a lot of work, dude. I do 560. I'm trying to do something here, y'all, but heart rate's pretty high for me. I don't really... I mean, I get into like 170s. I'm not going to make it at the end of this race. I know that. We're still doing 500, and there's Mateo. Awesome work, dude. This guy... At some point, I think I actually let him right away. I see he's way stronger, and I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to let him sit up with that other guy, and maybe they can close the gap, and I can get a teammate in a break. Yeah, so I set up and moved inside here. Oh, Mike's Bikes was there. Okay, I'm trying to Mateo to go. I'm letting the gap open. And I'm forcing a little disorganization here. Mike's Bikes and that guy go with him. I see people coming around me, so I accelerate to stay with these guys, because if they catch my teammate, I want to be there. Yeah, so look at that gap. That's not bad. But these guys are bringing it back. Man, Mateo, I'm sorry I didn't have more than that, bud. I feel bad now. But we're coming down to 7 laps to go, so I'm thinking kind of like my race may be over at this point, but we rally. Let's just see how that unfolds. Oh, that is disorganized. Look at that. I would like to take credit for that. Round of applause, please. There's Kevin. Max. So I'm going to sit back here and do my best to recover so that I can be there at the end, whether it's, you know, for my own sprint or Mateo's. We're just going to try to communicate at some point and see how each other's feeling. I think when I tell him I don't have it, he confirms that he doesn't have it, or maybe he tells me he doesn't have it. I can't remember. No, you know what? Friday he tells me he doesn't have it. So we don't really get a chance to communicate a whole lot about how we're feeling here. But at some point, he will do a dig to bring me around a little bit. Man, if you have made it this far into this race, leave a comment, and I will send you a free sticker. 34-33 free. free stickers. Okay. Oh, thank goodness they're sitting up a little bit. Hey, there's Max. Still there, Max. Looking good, dude. Max's dad is the coolest. He's always so supportive of even Max's frenemies like me. Night Owl, I'm going to need that footage out of your seat, please. Alright, I'm going to go outside here. I look up and I think I can see Mateo right here in this group, so that's good. At least I know he's safe and everything. Man, I have a better sprint than what I gave. Oh, he is wearing long sleeves. Jeez. I think we're down to 5 to go here. Alright, Mateo is here. Mateo is here. This is good. So I'm not sure how the rest of this is going to unfold. I haven't watched all of this, so let's just see here. Max is still there. I think I can see that Mateo is probably tired because he did a lot of work trying to bring that back. I'm kind of looking around for Sebastian and Marwan at this point to see where they are, if I can find them. Because while I'm not feeling great, I also know that, man, I'm still here, so I can make something happen if I need to. At this point, it looks like the break is up the road, so we are sprinting for third, most likely. So 4 to go, 4 to go. Man, watching this race just makes me miss it all over again. This is so much fun. And so hard. I remember last year thinking I could come to Tulsa and get a podium at my first Tulsa, and I was very quickly humbled. So I think Mateo is behind me. So it almost looks like we're kind of sitting up a little bit. I don't think anyone is actively chasing the break anymore. So we've most likely resigned to a... No, there's someone. A field sprint for third. Saddlebag. All your cool points are gone, sir. Alright, passing on the outside. Man, that guy let up a lot in the corner. There's this dude in the green kit again. A little bit of a gap here. I don't like that. Yeah, I think power's off a little bit. Man, that dude came flying in. Mike's bike's there on the right. He's going to get a little recovery in, I believe. 3 to go, 3 to go. Stringing out again. So I'm feeling good here. I think at this point I'm like, oh man, I'm still in this, 3 to go, and I'm close to the front. So I'm starting to plan, or at least think about the sprint a little bit, but primarily I'm thinking about just staying safe and up near the front. This is Kevin here on my right with the white helmet and the Dallas Bike Works kit. He is super strong, great sprinter. I let him beat me this year at the Jesuit Road Race. I'm just kidding, Kevin, if you're still watching. That was a joke. Oof, okay. Coming in 2 to go here on the next lap. So, my last lap is strategically, is that an attack? Yeah. I'm going to get on this Night Owl's wheel for sure. I see that and I stay with him. I want to get on that wheel. From what I've done, a little bit of research, Night Owls are down in the Austin area, and they are strong, central to South Texas. So, I know that they have decent organization. I want to watch that and follow that. Again, staying safe here. Staying up front, 2 laps to go. Is that dude bleeding? So 2 to go, 2 to go, and it's getting intense now. People, this is where people take stupid chances, risks. You've got to watch out. So we're, no clear organization at the front by any team from what I can tell. Is that someone off the front, or are we bringing somebody back? Hard to tell. But I'm almost sitting in the wing here, kind of in the shadows, just, again, staying safe. Key word. Someone is chasing that back, so I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, man, surging up this hill. And we're going to come, next lap's going to be 1 to go. Did they just bump? Nice. So I'm still not seeing Mateo, Marwan, or Sebastian. So as far as I know, I don't have any teammates. I'm not looking around at this speed and this intensity with this many people around. So I'm just assuming I don't have any teammates left, even though I do. I just don't see them. Mateo's definitely there, and I think Seb's back there, as well as Marwan. So, man, the Night Owl likes to bump elbows. I like that. Alright, so I'm going to end up, wow, throwing that bottle. I'm going to end up 6th place. So I come out of the corner in the final sprint in 1st. I get passed by 3 dudes, end up 6th because we have 2 off the front. There's Mateo far left, and we have 1 lap to go. And I'm looking around, I'm like, man, I'm a little bit boxed in, but we got time. We're going to figure this out. I am good with this positioning with 1 lap to go. It's clear I just need to work on my sprint, and I could have had a podium here. Little disappointed for sure. But still in the cash. Got $70 out of this race. Paid for 3 of my teammates' dinner and mine. Alright, Bradbury's shouting at me over there. I'm lining it up, trying to just keep wheels up here. I'm about 5 or 6 back. That dude dives the inside corner there, so pushes back a little bit. But here on the incline, I'm going to come around this guy because I realize I'm getting pushed back a little bit. I want to stay on the inside to keep my line here. And that dude kind of lets up, and I try to go around him, and I can't. So I kind of let him have it, and I surge a little bit here. So do 850-ish, no, 880. Follow these wheels. Follow these wheels around. I like that. Good. This is great. I just passed 5 or 6 guys just like that. Half a lap to go. I'm going to come around them into the downhill, and I'm going to go far left of the course. So here we are. Man, look at that. We are bumping elbows for show. Probably shouldn't have done that. Caden's kind of pushed me there, but I'm going to come. Let's see where I end up. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we don't have 1 lap to go. Sorry, guys, I'm an idiot. We have 2 to go. So this next one will be the last lap. So yeah, it's getting quick. Things are moving. And I am going to get pushed back a little bit on this very last lap, further than I want to be. We bump elbows there on the left. Just trying to stay in it. Heart rate's 163. That's high for me, but I know I only have 1 lap to go. I think that dude almost pushed me into the barrier, so I give him what he wants. I'm not worried about it. No getting hurt today. Last lap, last lap. Sorry, y'all. Counting is hard. Hoping I don't get taken out by someone on the inside on this, and I don't. Get close to that barrier, but stay up. Again, 5 or 6 wheels back. 2 up the road. This will be the group sprint. Past this guy. 4 or 5 wheels back. Oof, I'm awfully close, but that's okay. 4 wheels back now. Follow this guy right here, I think. Yep, follow him. That wasn't my plan, but he went, and I knew that my chance was on the uphill to string it out, and so I stay with him. Heart rate's 166. I'm going to come around him, I think, here. Again, the power is definitely off, but I stay inside to block that because I don't want someone to attack me there, and then I think I kind of go here, and you'll notice I'm going to go to the far left instead of staying to the right this time. Anybody that's coming after me, I want to try to disrupt that a little bit. So I'm trying to stay farther left than we normally do. I'm going to get as much speed as I can. I'm going to kick out right, and then I'm going to try to rail the corner. I hit like 1200 or something. Not even close to my best sprint. Almost embarrassing. But go wide, and I'm just railing it now best I can. And I'm holding good power here until here, and I drop, and these guys pass me. Guys, I end up 6th overall. Bummed I couldn't do better. But Mateo, thanks for your hard work, dude. United guys, y'all are awesome. Please subscribe to my stupid channel if you've made it this far, guys. We're almost to 1,000 subs. I love y'all. I love it. We're gonna make a few pennies on this channel, and I'll give somebody a free t-shirt if they're the 1,000th sub. All right, I'm out of here. See y'all next time. Later.